Imagine standing alone on a rain-soaked battlefield, the sky heavy with thunder, every step sinking into the mud, your heart pounding not just from exhaustion, but from the weight of what you've seen. This is where Jake's story begins, not in a comfortable office or a peaceful home, but in the chaos of service. After years in the military, Jake faced a different kind of battle, the silent fight with memories and the challenge of reintegrating into civilian life. He saw many of his fellow service members struggling with the same invisible wounds: anxiety, isolation, and uncertainty about their future. But instead of retreating into silence, Jake chose a path less traveled. He started by simply listening. In the dim light of community centers and the quiet corners of coffee shops, he created spaces where veterans could share their stories without fear or judgment. Jake didn't offer empty words. He shared concrete tools he learned through trial and error: mindfulness exercises to calm a racing mind, physical routines to rebuild strength and confidence, and practical career advice tailored to skills honed in service. One story stands out. A young veteran named Maria, overwhelmed by the transition, felt lost and disconnected. Jake worked with her to map out a daily structure that balanced physical activity, social connection, and skill-building workshops. Slowly, Maria's posture straightened, her smile returned, and her sense of purpose reignited. This transformation wasn't magic. It was strategy, consistency, and empathy in action. Jake's approach reveals 3 lessons anyone can apply. First, vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Sharing your struggles can create powerful bonds and open doors to support. Second, small intentional habits build resilience over time, whether it's 5 minutes of meditation, a walk in nature, or setting achievable goals. Third, community is a lifeline. Surround yourself with those who understand your journey and push you toward growth. Jake's journey from battlefield to beacon reminds us that our toughest experiences can become the foundation for healing others. When we turn pain into purpose, we don't just survive, we thrive together. But the story doesn't end there. Jake's commitment grew stronger as he realized the broader impact of his efforts. He began collaborating with local organizations, veterans groups, and mental health professionals to create a network of support that extended far beyond his initial gatherings. The community centers where veterans once hesitated to enter became hubs of hope and renewal, filled with laughter, shared meals, and the steady hum of conversation. Jake also recognized the importance of addressing not only the mental and emotional challenges, but also the physical wounds many veterans carried. He partnered with physical therapists and fitness trainers who specialized in adaptive programs, ensuring that every veteran, regardless of injury, had access to movement and wellness. He watched as a former soldier with a prosthetic leg found joy in swimming again, and as others discovered the confidence that comes from reclaiming their bodies. Education and employment were another frontier Jake tackled. Many veterans struggled with translating their military skills into civilian job markets. Jake developed workshops that broke down military jargon into practical resumes and coached veterans on interview techniques tailored to their unique experiences. He invited employers to meet veterans in informal settings, fostering understanding and opening doors to meaningful employment. These efforts led to success stories that fueled the community's spirit. Veterans who started their own businesses, pursued higher education, or found fulfilling careers that honored their past while embracing their future. Throughout this journey, Jake remained humble, always learning from those he served alongside. He embraced the diversity of experiences within the veteran community, acknowledging differences in age, background, and service history, and tailored his approach accordingly. He listened to women veterans who faced unique challenges, to younger service members navigating a world vastly different from the one they left behind, and to older veterans seeking connection and purpose in retirement. Each story enriched Jake's understanding and strengthened the network he helped build. Jake also became a vocal advocate for policy changes, using his platform to highlight the gaps in veteran care and the need for comprehensive support systems. He spoke at town halls, collaborated with lawmakers, and contributed to research that informed better practices nationwide. His advocacy was grounded in real-world experience, lending authenticity and urgency to his message. The ripple effect of Jake's work extended to families as well. He facilitated workshops for spouses and children of veterans, recognizing that healing and reintegration were family journeys. These sessions offered tools for communication, understanding, and mutual support, helping to rebuild relationships strained by the hardships of service and transition. As the years passed, Jake's initial solitary act of listening blossomed into a movement rooted in empathy, resilience, and community. He witnessed veterans reclaim their lives, not by erasing their past, but by integrating it into a new narrative of strength and hope. This transformation was neither quick nor easy. It demanded patience, persistence, and the willingness to confront painful truths. Yet through it all, Jake's message remained clear. Healing is possible, and no one has to walk the path alone. In reflecting on Jake's journey, we are reminded that each of us holds the power to make a difference. Whether we have served in uniform or simply wish to support those who have, the lessons Jake embodies, vulnerability, intentionality, and community, are universal. They challenge us to look beyond appearances, to listen deeply, and to act with compassion. Imagine the impact if every community embraced these principles, if every person struggling with invisible wounds found a Jake willing to listen and guide. The potential for healing and growth is vast, transforming individuals, families, and societies. Jake's story is not just a testament to one man's resilience, but a call to collective action, a reminder that together we can turn pain into purpose and create a world where everyone has the chance to thrive.